Hey guys, how's it going? How are we doing in this heat, which is honestly a little bit insane? I've got a temperature device in my office and it's currently 26.5. The coolest it got was this morning when it was 24, and that's in Celsius. So yeah, that's fun. Just a heads up for this stream. I have things in different places. I've changed a lot of different things. I'm now using Stream Suite rather than Atium multi-stream and vertical. So please do let me know if there's anything that needs to be changed, like maybe my microphone is a little bit loud. There we go, that's a bit better. Just turn that down there. So yeah, let me know how everything sounds, let me know how everything looks. If there's any issues with the stream, please do let me know. I'm used to having OBS up there. I've now got OBS here. I've got a multi-chat. Still got my old chats here. So we're in a bit of a transition phase now, but hopefully everything is working. And yeah, we are going to be doing Satisfactory in the heat. I will be mentioning the heat a lot because by the end of this stream I will probably be quite a sweaty mess. So this is the coolest you will see me for the rest of the stream, and I will just my temperature will just be gradually raising and raising and raising all the time. I did have some iced water, but with it in about 5 minutes that has already melted. So if that's a sign of things to come, then yeah, that's gonna be fun. So yeah, today we are doing Satisfactory. We are going to be, in fact, why don't I show you? Let's go straight into the game. Yeah, everything has worked on that. I will be looking over here and checking that things have worked a lot. So I've done a lot of kind of planning between streams, and this area will look quite different to how we are used to it. There's a train down there, choo-choo. Hi to Lynn, Holden and Sophia in the YouTube Shorts chat. Welcome on in and thank you for the support. Yeah, we previously had the track down there leading all the way over to our assembling factory, which I've now added a load of concrete on, and we now have a track coming up here to this madness here. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be demolishing all of our starting infrastructure over there, all the bits around here, there, all that kind of stuff. And we're going to be bringing in the iron ore, which is currently going via this conveyor belt. If I zoom in there. So at the moment, we're just bringing it into the iron factory by conveyor belt. But we are going to be having a station over there for loading iron ore. It's then going to go to another station here for loading this iron ore. Then it's going to follow around here, go down here, around there to here, where we will unload the iron ore, and then it will go back under this one to there, around here, and up and back to the station. So that's going to be the iron ore train for this stream. And we are also going to be having a concrete station here, taking the limestone out here. And we're going to kind of redo our whole concrete setup and have that loading into trains there. And our copper, we're going to have copper set up over here and have the copper loading in here. The copper train will then go down along here, around there, and down and over to our assembling factory. And the concrete will do the same, and then they're going to come back up and go up around here, either into there or back up there. XL says, how many roads must a man walk down? Not quite sure what you mean by that. These are train tracks, if that wasn't clear. So, yeah. We've got quite a bit to do today, and we're going to jump straight in. And you'll get the scale that we're working at when I head down here, and you can see, like, that there is one foundation. So train stuff is truly massive. Like, look at the size of these tracks, look at where the stations are going to be. Before we get into dismantling anything, I am going to, as you can see on the right of our screen, unlock Power Pole Mark III. We'll say hi to our dogs. Screws and steel beams. Cool. Don't think we need any more screws. Oh, we do. Nope, that's it. We can just get rid of those screws there. So we're going to try and unlock the Power Poles Mark III, and then there's daisy chaining, which will allow you to kind of, rather than having to do something like this, where you've got power over here and going into all of the different machines one by one with like a connecting power pole. There's a rainbow! I have not seen a rainbow in Satisfactory. That is cool. And it's Pride Month. Satisfactory knows it's Pride Month and is blessing us with a rainbow. That is really cool. It's the lyrics to Bob Dylan's Blown in the Wind. I'm sure if I heard that song, then I would know what that song is, but the name doesn't ring a bell for me. But yeah, instead of having the power go individually, we'll be able to daisy chain it and have power go directly between machines, which will be really nice. So I've made a load of high-speed connectors here, and we've got a load of steel pipes. So the first thing we've got to do is, it's in Caterium, unlock this, and let's listen to what Ada has to say.
Power Pole Mark III unlocked. It has significantly more power connections compared to the previous models.
Yep, as expected. And then upgraded power connections. We need 15 computers, 50 high-speed connectors, and 50 quick wire. So let's get some quick wire. And I think I made enough high-speed connectors. We need some more computers. We should have enough to do that in our inventory. Right, this is what I'm most excited about. Upgraded power connections. Start the research.
Upgraded power connectors unlocked. Buildings now support 2 power connections, any of which may be attached to other buildings.
Okay, yep. So it's what's called daisy chaining, where you're able to send it between constructors. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, I've got a list up there of everything that I want to do. So we first of all need to move our copper and concrete storage to a new location. So we've got all of our wires and things over here. Our wire, our cable, and our copper sheets. So because we're going to be disrupting the production of our copper, we need to still make sure that if we're building new stuff, we have all of the materials enabled so we don't soft block ourselves. So I am going to dismantle that belt, dismantle that belt, and dismantle that belt. And then I'm going to dismantle this. And I should be able to dismantle this and this. Yep, that's filled up our inventory. That's so much wire. And we're going to still do the dimensional depot so that we can kind of build anything that we need to. But we are just going to temporarily move it up here away from kind of infrastructure and things. I want to be on... of course, number 1. So let's put a storage container there, put a load of wire in like that. And then we're going to want to have a dimensional depot on the top. And connect that up to there. And we can probably just put some wire in there. And some wire like that. So we still have a wire coming into our dimensional depot. Now we've got to do the same thing, but with cables and with copper sheets and concrete. So let's do that. And now we have an inventory full of cables. Perfect. Right up here. And is that facing the same way? I think it is. All of this is just temporary so that we don't soft lock ourselves by not having enough materials to make a new copper factory and a new concrete factory and things. And do the same thing here. Oh, we need to... I messed that up. I didn't put the cables in. So let's put some cables in here as well. There's probably a dismantle crate now. Yes. There we go. Take all of our the copper sheets. I love the rainbow. That's cool. And that just goes on top there. And copper sheets can go in here. And like so. Okay, and then finally we'll do that for concrete. You like my glasses? Oh, thank you very much. I've worn glasses my entire life. So it's cool to get someone complimenting them. Doesn't happen too often. Welcome on into the stream. And final one. And put some concrete in there and fill this up with concrete. There we go. Nicely done. Okay, so now we can start dismantling a load of stuff. But there is one thing that I want to move first. And that is our hub, which is honestly going to be quite a milestone, because this hub has been here since the beginning, and it's going to be very strange to not have it anymore. Well, we'll still have it, and the location that we're going to move it to is here, and I've made a train line that goes up, around, and hugs the side of this mountain, I think it is, to here. And this is, so we're going to kind of have our base there, which is a nice kind of, it's generally quite a peaceful area. And we're going to have our space elevator there and our hub and things. So it's kind of going to be like our, and like where we go back to like get more ammunitions, where we dump all of our the stuff that we have. And yeah, it's gonna be cool. We'll have the space elevator right next to it. So I wanted to move it because, well, we need to move it for today, but also because this is going to be in like a roughly central location. You like my shirt? Oh, thank you. It's tie-dyed. It's really cool. So yeah, let's dismantle the hub. Let's dismantle the MAM. And let's dismantle the equipment workshop and the awesome shop. And we might as well take these with her, because all of this is going to have to go. Okay, now I've spent a long time getting a train line sorted up to where our new hub location is going to be. So I'm glad that I get to show that off. So we're going to head down here. We're going to manually drive this because I haven't got a station the other end yet. And we're going to want to go left, which I think the signal is already set to. Yep, looks like it is. And left again, around here. Now this this kind of bridge pathway thing, this track that I've laid up to where our hub is going to be, isn't finished yet. So it still needs some work, but like with a lot of track laying and things, it's it never really kind of, it's not good for doing on stream because there's a lot of like just flashing and things, and that makes it not very accessible. So it goes around our factory here, it goes up the side, which I think is pretty cool. It goes around here and up here, which, yeah. And then what I'm currently working on is getting like lots of supports in. You can see that this bit like isn't complete, but from here it is complete, and I've got it kind of like hanging up into the mountain, which I think looks really cool. But obviously it's a lot of concrete placing. This bit's not done because I still need to fill in the gap there. Yeah, it's a lot of concrete placing, a lot of flashing lights and things. I don't think the notification worked, but Kyle, I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. Thank you very much for subscribing on YouTube. Welcome on in. And we're just going to leave it there. And we're going to put our hub somewhere around here. It doesn't really matter because like we will probably move it to like within a building and things at some point, but let's just put our hub here for now. And we'll also want a MAM. I can maybe just put that here, and an equipment workshop, just like that. And what else do we need? We need an awesome shop, which maybe you can tell that I haven't like planned where this goes. Hi to HM. Your name's just a bunch of characters and numbers, so I'm going to call you HM. Hope that's okay, but how's it going? And then we're going to want to get... Oh, I've never actually used the shelves. Is it in organization? Basic shelf unit. So yeah, let's make a little rack of boxes here. Ooh, that's cool. And then personal storage box, we can have one there. And let's put our food in that one. And then we put a load of things that we haven't really got a lot of yet. We've got a ton of computers, that's useful to know. But those can all go in there. And I would say that's pretty good for now. Can't see anything else. Oh, maybe that needs to go in there. Yeah, I'd say that's good. And I like the shelves. That make it. It's like we're starting again. I can pick up all of these. Oh, let's go use our biofuel. No, we're not going back to biofuel. You're doing well. You like my accent? You think it's a good accent? Yeah, my accent is a bit kind of everything. So it's a bit of England, a bit of Scotland, a bit of where I went to uni, a bit of kind of all over the UK, really. So it's weird because when people say they like your accent, I don't hear my own accent. So that's like, I'm like, oh, I don't really have an accent. But then, of course, like, I know that I sound different to other people. And like, it's easy to recognize accents that aren't your own, I think. Right, so that's our hub moved. That's where we will spawn if we need to. I think all the materials to make a train are in the dimensional depot. We don't need to leave materials for a train here. Maybe we put a train here. Just like that. So that if we do die and need to come back, we've got a train that we can dismantle and put onto this track. Right, so this is where the fun bit happens, because we get to go super duper fast. In fact, let me stop here and let's do this automated. Let's go to the iron factory. Okay, my hands are off. And look at the speed at the bottom of the screen there. We're already passing 100 kilometers an hour, 130, 140, braking a bit there for the corners, speeding back up. This is fun. I think I've hit 175 going down here at one point. We're passing 150, passing 160, passing 170. Oh, and then braking a bit for the corner. 170, braking a bit. Yeah, about 170 we hit there. So that is stupidly fast. It's a cool track route, it is. Yes. I like it a lot. It yeah, goes around the side of it. Took a lot of planning, as you can imagine. I think that took about like 3 hours just to plan the route, and yeah, because of all the concrete placing, that's something that I'll be doing a lot of after between streams and things. And yeah, we'll kind of go into our iron factory station here. There we go. Grab a quick drink. Okay. Stop. There we go. Right, so we've moved the hub, we've moved our copper and concrete storage to the temp location. So now we need to dismantle the copper and concrete starter factories and other miscellaneous bits. So yeah, this was our copper factory. Say bye-bye copper factory, because this is going to be no more, and we are going to be building a new segment, a new section for all of this later on in today's stream. Okay, and then we can just dismantle this. I don't want to dismantle Don't want to just go mad dismantling. I think that's all of the copper factory done. And we'll just follow this all the way back to here. We're going to end up with a lot of copper in our inventory, but that's okay. Dismantle, dismantle. It is very satisfying dismantling all of this stuff. Hey, I said the thing, I said satisfying. Okay, and probably shouldn't have got rid of that, but we're probably going to put it on foundations anyway. And I can probably get rid of this power pole. That seems to be connecting a lot of different stuff, so we'll keep that for now. That is something that we'll have to be cautious of, make sure that we don't dismantle a power pole. So now let's head over here. Oh yeah, look at all of that stuff. And we are going to dismantle our concrete production. End up with floating belts and things. And this looks like it can be dismantled. And that looks like it can be dismantled. And let's just do this. There we go. Let's save ourselves a little bit there. Dismantle that. And we can get rid of all of these bits that are built into the ground. Oh, that looks so strange. And while we're here, we'll just colour this bit in. Okay, so now we have no concrete factory. And we have no copper factory. That's hard to say. Concrete factory, copper factory, concrete factory, copper factory, concrete factory, copper factory, concrete factory, copper factory. I think I'm going to stop there before I say something I shouldn't. Okay, I think our lizard doggos can stay there. We are going to need to dismantle this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Yes, power is going to be an issue. We will have to make sure that everything is connected. So right now, over here, I think that this leads to our sulfur area. And that's going to currently be disconnected. Yep. From any power supply. And we've got the obviously the iron factory needs power. Each of the miners and things will need power. We've got our power coming along. Where is it? Down here. So this is where our power comes in from our fuel factory and our steel and things over there. Hang on, how's our power grid working? Because what I don't want to do is disconnect the power to the trains. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this along to here and connect in there. So now we've got power going down here to our biofuel factory, and then power goes from there into the train network, which means I should be able to get rid of some of this, although we still need power going into the iron factory. Yeah, I'll just sort out power. If I dismantle power, it's not the end of the world. We do have a surplus. We've got a industrial sized depot up there, but it is something that we'll need to check at the end of the stream. Right, so yeah, let's head back over here. I'm a bit scatterbrained. I'm a bit
Squirrel!
squirrely. And we will want to dismantle our hypertube. We will want to dismantle all of that. Then we'll want to sink some stuff, and then dismantle all of the foundations and things. Okay, so let's just dismantle all the power first of all. There we go. And I just kind of want to do it this way so I don't click anything that I'm not meant to, because if I hit that power pole, then our coal grid's not going to be connected to our fuel and things, and it's all just going to be one big gigantic mess. So caution is the name of the game. I guess I could do that. That speeds it up a bit. There we go. And I can dismantle this. Just like this. There we go. Can dismantle some more bits. Let's land because we're running out of fuel. Grab a quick drink. Remember to hydrate today, guys. Right, and then we'll need to dismantle this. That's a signal that can stay. Okay. I probably shouldn't have dismantled the dimensional depot there. We can keep that here just for now. We will need to move that eventually. So let's get rid of this and let's put the dimensional depot back on top. Organization, dimensional depot. Did I not just dismantle some? Ah, okay. Right. It's going to be in here, isn't it? Yeah. So this is why I've left the sink till last, because we can sink the copper, sink the grass, sink the wood. Oh, of course, it doesn't have power. There we go. That gives this power. We can sink the limestone. We can sink the copper ore. We can get rid of these. Kind of just clear our inventory out a bit. We put some from there. That can all go in there. And it's full. We definitely don't want to be sinking those, so I'm going to actually, because those are very valuable, and we can keep the automated miners, I think. So I'm going to put those in there, and then we should have enough space to pick this up, where we can now build the dimensional depot on top, and add in, so this is for power shards. There we go. You can kind of keep that little bit of production going there. Right, so this is the only thing that we've got to sink. We've got to do we need to demolish this? Maybe let's keep this. We just got launched then, that was cool. But we are going to need to get rid of these. So let's get rid of the conveyors. We'll keep these we'll keep the miners here, so we know where to put them. Unless that's shouldn't mess up the way in here. Okay. This area is looking so strange. Like, some of these, like, conveyors and things have been here forever. Like, I started this world a couple of years ago, and now it's all just changing. Being careful here, because there's a lot that I could accidentally dismantle with the track and things. There's a lot of things that I've built, isn't there? Like, our inventories are going to be full of iron ore. I guess we can sink that, though. We can probably dismantle this one as well. Okay. What the heck? I'll just dismantle power. I think it should be fine. Just make sure that we've got everything powered after. It is very warm. Ooh. I am struggling here. Looks like we still have power going into the iron factory, which is cool. I think that must be coming from the coal-powered plant. Is that really... Can that really cope with it? It can. Well, that's cool. Right, and I will just get rid of all of this up to this point. Because I'm not entirely sure how it's all going to connect. Can you tell that a lot of planning went into this stream? And I can dismantle this. And I can dismantle this and this. Dismantle all of this. Dismantling, dismantling. Okay. Making progress here. Slow but steady. And then we can dismantle all of this bit. Oh, it's raining. Turn our light on. That's still sinking a ton of stuff. We can probably put some of this in there. And are we going to need... Let's keep a few stacks of this on her. Oh wow. Change. Scary change. Okay. And this obviously doesn't have power. So that can go here. Bye bye. Hi penguin dinosaur. Are you wondering where the factory is going to? Because I am also wondering that. Got some floating conveyor belts here. Okay. So, that is already a monumental change. Oh, that's so weird. Right, so I guess what we've got to do now... I want to be in this rain right now, in real life. Like, just soak me, because I don't want to be melting in a heat wave. Although I'd imagine it would be kind of the warm kind of rain. Do you know what I mean? Where you kind of like, it's just a bit of a mess. It's not really a proper, like, it doesn't cool you down much. Right. So, what do we need to do here? Let's first of all connect this up. And we could probably do that all in one. Hey, okay. So now we need to connect this to here, which I'm not entirely sure how many foundations and things we're going to need for. I was miles off, so we can go this one, this one, this one. I'll keep that one, and then let's put that under there. And there we go. So this is now connecting into here. We'll sort all the signaling later. And let's build our first station of the day. There's going to be many of these. So let's get a train station in. Make sure it's facing the right direction. And there is a train station. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. But we are going to be calling it Iron Ore 1, I guess. And then I need to get something up on my notes, my planning note. Train station slots. So this is iron ore input 1. That's what we called it. Input 1. And we need it to be a blank station. So let's do it with the catwalk, and then a freight platform, and this is going to connect in to here. Oh, I thought that would be on the same level. Am I really? How far off am I? I'm 1 meter off, I think. Yeah, you're going to need to go now. So I reckon I could probably slope it here. So let's just get rid of that. We'll remember that there's a signal there. And then we need a ramp, which is going to be here. And you guys get to see how I do my ramps. Okay, so I will want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I will want to do it. Oh, that's tricky. Because I want to connect this around to here. And then, so you need it to be 1.5 foundations long, which would take it to there, and then we can't connect that up yet. Let's just dismantle this bit. And we can get rid of that one, get rid of that one, I'll keep that one, and put one under there. That's weird. Interesting that it's iron ore, just says iron ore input 1, but like, huh. It says iron ore input 1 on that side, and on that side it's broken. Weird. Okay. I will get rid of this bit of power. And we want to colour it. See how it stands out. And we need a block signal around here on the left side. There we go. Okay. Now, it's very strange in the rain. Yep, we want this set to load. Cool. And we're now going to need to bring output from there into there, output into there. Okay. So what's going to be the best way of doing this? Let's see if we can align you. Now, do we need to go straight into the station, or do we need to have a industrial storage? Isn't the station covered? How is it raining? The station's not really covered. It's kind of covered here. Oh, look at the sky. Oh, that is pretty. Pretty sky. Ooh. I like it. That's cool. Oh, it's so atmospheric now. Okay. Has it stopped raining? I think it's stopping. The sound stops before the rain does. I'm not sure whether we need to put a have it go into an industrial one, so I think we'll do that just to be safe. So let's do it maybe like this. Industrial storage, and line it up. How close can we get it? That looks good. So that's going to connect in there, and then how much are these going to be producing? 480 is our maximum, so let's head, and I want to be in straight mode. Okay, that'll connect there, and then we'll connect this one into the top. So, ooh, hey, hey. That was a funny noise. So maybe we kind of do it like that. Okay. I mean, that's gonna, so now we need to get power, and we'll take power out of the station because it's easier to, where's our power thing here? Up there. So we will put a power pole like that. You can connect into there. You can connect into there. And we should now see all of this going in here. Okay, perfect. And we can probably just help that along a little bit. So that's going to be iron ore in one, and then we're going to have another one here. So I'll just grab a station. And rotate. And let's nudge to there. And then can I reach the platform from here? No, I'll just grab it out of my hotbar. Not fluid, we want freight. Okay, and we want it to face that way. And then we're going to need to connect. There's a birdie in my way. I am about to build a train here. You probably don't want to be there. Yep, that's good. Thank you. You really like the weather changes? Yes. They're really cool. And yes, they do line up. Perfect. So we now need to connect this into here. And we can get rid of that one. That one's a bit buried, but it's okay. Maybe we needed like a half foundation if we've got those. Let's paint it there. I'd say that looks okay. Could probably get away with a half. We'll need to all this up at some point, I'm sure. Probably not, but okay. And instead of Fallon, this needs to be iron ore input 2. And then we've got 2 things here that we'll need to connect up. So can we go, I wonder if we can do it level. Put some concrete down. And let's get industrial storage, and we could probably rotate this. So let's rotate it like this. And make back one. There we go. There we go. So those are heading into there. And then we just need the miner Mark II. Does it not snap nicely? I think this foundation's too big. That's annoying. It's too high. Should probably have checked that first. Okay. Right, so let's put them at that height, I guess. And marker miner 2. Yes, that is how words work. Clevprof. One there. And maybe we go at that. Let's do it like this. Yep. This can come around to here, and then maybe when we're like that, it goes up there. I'm happy with that. Connect this to here. It's a bit wonky. Yeah, let's correct that. Which means undoing all of our previous work. Let's have it go backwards. To here. And then connect it there. Okay, that's good. And then we'll need a way of getting this one okay. Let's bring this up. Oh, that's not nicely aligned. Oh, hello. That's going to be about the best we can do. And then we bring it down from here. And like that. Okay, now we need to bring power off of here. And let's just get it straight to kind of the middle point. Connect you into there, connect you into there. And then we're going to need to do 1, 2, 480. It's a lot of dismantling and reconnecting the stream. I do apologise that I'm not really talking about much else, so if you do have any questions, please do let me know. Okay, that's heading into here, which is going to head in here. Okay, so then let's follow this around. Let's put those there, connect and connect, and then it's going to head around here to where we're unloading it. Yep, to a station right around here. Gonna have a bit more water. I'm getting through that. Right. Let's put a station here and line it up. And then we're going to need a station here. And a station here. Hourly reminder. Thank you. Okay. So people who are new here, I do take a break about once an hour. This is a chance for me to, well, today cool down, but I'll probably have to refill my water, maybe grab a quick snack, have a stretch, all that good stuff. I do this so you don't miss any content. So I have a break video that has clips going from all my like previous streams and things. It's not the most up to date. I think it's a few months out of date now. But yeah, it's a good chance to take a break for you guys as well. You're not missing any content. So yeah, let's roll the break video. They are a Build-A-Bear frog. They've got a denim jacket. They have dungarees on. Under their dungarees, they've got a t-shirt that's quite hard to show you guys. There we go. In fact, we can actually just head to this one. There you go. You can see Freddo bigger now. Freddo has a t-shirt with a rainbow heart underneath and a Hufflepuff scarf. Freddo also has some boots and things available, but Freddo's not wearing them at the moment. So yeah, this is Freddo. This is one of mine and my partner's favourite teddies. My partner is in chat as well, and they have actually based their Twitch name off of this teddy. So yeah, teddies are really cool, and I'm not afraid to talk about teddies on stream. I love teddies, and let's go put Freddo back on the sofa. There's probably a load up top, but I am not going there yet. Okay, please don't notice me until I've got a few more hits in on you. Yep, just stay there. Be a good hog and take your bullets. Right? Oh, I think it's dead. That was easy. Okay, let's just put some stuff that we're not going to need. Just some of the individual bits. Oh, no you don't, no you don't, no you don't, no you don't. That's my chest. You idiot. I don't have a bow. It just wants to say hi. Well, this isn't a happy ghast. I don't want to see an angry ghast. I really should have a bow or something. Ooh. Yes! That was cool. I liked that. Ah, okay. There's a load of gas there. And there was a hog right here, wasn't there? Hello! Merry Christmas! 59 items here. So that's just going to be like that for now. And then if the copper golem were to put some redstone in, that should unlock the hopper and only allow those items to pass through and then lock again. So what's happening with that is this comparator is giving a signal strength of 1, but the moment that another item appears into the chest, it's making a signal strength of 2 that is powering this block, powering this repeater, depowering this torch, and unlocking this Enderman? Yes, unlocking this Enderman. And we're back. Hope you had a good little break there. And thank you guys for watching over Gooseberry and Strawberry for me, who has got me a cooling system. Cool! You get it? Because it's a cooling system. And cool. Never mind. We did get one yellow dye there, so where's some red dye? There. If we make orange and then get some glass, we can make orange stained glass and panes, which we'd already done. We'd already done the panes. Oh, that's painful. So, do we reckon that there's a there's a Mercer sphere up here. So let's fly up and around like that and keep our eyes out. Keep our eyes out? Keep our eyes peeled. Keep a lookout. We don't want to keep our eyes out. Just imagine them just coming out on strings or springs. Gah. Words are hard. Come on. Right. Pathfind to me. Yeah, that's good. Keep going. I'm lovely and tasty. You want a piece of this? Not you. You want a taste of this. Come on. Come on. I'm lovely and tasty. I said not you. We're floating in the air. Do, 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 do. I'm gonna catch my zip wire right now. Yes. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for that. Now we... From me in a Santa's hat to me with a fan. It is so warm right now. Yeah. I can see the temperature right now, and it is 29.5 in my office. So, yeah, it would not surprise me if in the next segment of the stream we hit 30 degrees or 30 plus. So, yeah. Hopefully it's going to be okay. Right, let's go straight back into it. I've refilled my water now. So, right, we need to get the output from here. First of all, let's rename the train station to... where's my mouse gone? There's my mouse. To Iron Factory. Let's call it... It's the input to the Iron Factory. Yeah, because that would be Iron Factory output down there. So we now need to set this to unload, this to unload. And we now need to connect this up into here somehow. That's going to be tight. And I don't know how we do this one. I haven't planned this far ahead. So first of all, let's get rid of that. And let's get our right hotbar on. Okay. Oh wait, we're connecting here. That should be fine. And then... do we need to maybe rotate this? I don't know how we get this out. Because we need to be unloading from this one into there. Maybe we just have to get rid of a foundation here. And let's go to our conveyor builder one, number 4. So, first of all, let's just bring this down. Yeah, let's put it like that. And then connect that into there. Ideally, I'd like those at the same gradient, but I don't think that's going to be possible. Dismantle this one, dismantle this one. And bring this down to there. And then we're going to want to do the same thing here. So if we bring this down to there. And we'll get rid of all of this bit. That's good. Is it warm for you guys? Because it's it is so warm here. I think the UK is set to hit 40 degrees in some places. Oh, that's quite close. Aha, that's why. Let's get rid of that one and get rid of that one and redo it. Have that coming in here. And 40 for the UK is just ludicrous, really. It's 34 where your sister is. Yikes. Yeah, 29.5 in my office. I don't know what it is outside here. Let's have a look. 23 outside here. Ugh, 34, that's like, yeah, 10 degrees hotter than here. Of course, in my office, it's so much warmer because I've got lights on me, I've got screens around me, I've got my computer running, and I've got the window closed, I've got the door closed, so that, like, the sound is still good and things, and you don't have, like, car noise from outside and whatnot. So, yeah, okay. That's good there. So now what we need to do is we need to follow this and connect it back up, which is just going to be here. Can this connect? It can. Okay. So that's going well so far. Is this all of the track for this bit connected? I think it is, which means we can now dismantle some of the signals, and we want to be on our train one and put a block signal there. Can get rid of this one and replace that with a block signal. Just follow the track again and check that all of the signals are working as intended. And then this one over here needs another block. And there we go. And that's not working for some reason. Why is that not working? Because it's a path signal. That would be why. Okay, that's good. And then it goes into here. Into this big block right here. This grey block. Which then follows around to here. I think we're going to be very shortly doing our setting up our second permanent train, which is exciting. That one needs redoing, and it's a block, so that's green, and then that heads around here to the path signal, Okay. I think we are ready to start our next train. What's going on here? We can probably just get rid of that and get rid of that. That's probably just left over from before. Okay. Are we ready for the second train in this Satisfactory world? Right. Freight car and freight car. And we want to set this up. First of all, let's call it iron ore train. And edit the timetable. We want it to go to iron ore input 1, iron ore input 2, iron factory input. And there we want to load iron ore. Let's just check that. One load has... yep, that's fine. And then the same thing here. Iron ore. And unload iron ore. Nope, that's iron plates. Save. Save changes. Are we ready, guys? We are going to see if this train works in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So, goes through this block. All good. Yeah. Heads around here where it breaks. We could probably... yeah, it needs to brake for the station anyway. I don't think this train is ever going to get up to full speed. So then it should load that one onto the back. Which it does. Cool. Nice. That looks really cool. And then it goes. And it will literally just get a little bit of speed before it heads up here and starts braking again. And then this one should load it onto the first one. Yep, that's going well. It's loading it right there onto the first carriage. And then let's see if this works. As soon as it's done, it will send a request to this path signal, and then it will go around here. Oh, that was close. That last minute change right there. Goes up here, starts braking, comes around, goes through a power line, but that's okay. And then it should unload into both of these. Yep, it's unloading both of them. That's good. And it's going to put it into there. And then we should see those conveyor belts start filling up in a moment. Yep, we can see it unloading into there. And it goes back around here, under a tunnel. Oh, the tunnel's so cool. And back to where we started. So that will just keep doing that for eternity now. That's so cool. Yeah, and then we'll just see how it's all running over here. Obviously, not all of them need stuff, because some of them were still full and things, so... yeah. It's not using the full factory at the moment, so that's fine. Okay, hey, we have a tunnel. We have it all working. That is a big win, guys. That's yeah, that's a big thing for today. Right. Let me get my other note back up here. Okay. So now we need to work on our copper factory. No, let's do concrete first, because that's what I meant. I am going to mix up saying copper and concrete a lot today, so bear that in mind. Right, so first things first, this is just going to be now I need my other note up. I need a way of getting both notes side by side. Okay, so this is just going to be a single platform. So we want a freight platform there. Oh yes, my planning worked. Oh, that's satisfying. I said the thing again, guys. I said satisfying. Okay, right. So we now need to let's build this up. Get some ramp and up. There we go. And we'll be in vertical mode. Okay. So now we've got to we've got to make a concrete factory. Let's just connect this up. Maximizing our options. Maximizing our options? No. We want to be taking it out of here and getting as much concrete out of it as we can. So let's dismantle that, dismantle that. I think we can also dismantle this one and this one. So we need to try and get as much limestone out and then make that into as much concrete as we can in this space, which is going to certainly be interesting. So let's get a foundation. Let's put it into zoop mode. Okay, so we're going to need a miner coming out of here. And the maximum we can take out is 480. So I'm going to get some power shards. Okay. We'll sort out power to it in a moment. I wonder how we fit this in this space in a neat fashion. Because how much can we do a constructor? Let's just place a constructor here, and we want to be making concrete. If we overclock this, how many can it do? It takes 112.5. So 480 divided by 112.5 means we could do it with 5 constructors, 4 and a bit. So How do we fit 5 constructors here? We might have to think verticality here. So maybe it just comes up. Let's try. Maybe we work backwards. Ideally, I don't want to be putting one there because that obstructs the signal. Let's just try. Let's worry about the signal later. Guess we could always get rid of it if we need to. In fact, yeah, let's get rid of it now. So this is going to be loading. Maybe we can bend it around so it kind of loads from here. That's a bit too close. So let's take it back to about there. Okay, then we just need the concrete to be going into here. So how do we do this? Can we do it? Maybe do it split level, I wonder. Could we fit a constructor? If we went like this and changed these to single layers, could we fit a constructor in that gap, I wonder? It looks like we could. So let's make this all single layer. Definitely improvising here, so it's a problem that I've created for myself, but it's certainly an interesting problem to have. Let's put that there. Oh, hello. Nope. So if I had a constructor, oh, so the top bit would be sticking out unless we went. Oh my gosh, this is so janky. One there. One there. And how do we do it here? Oh, this is certainly interesting. Maybe we could do it. Have enough room here to bend it. Maybe something like that. I have never built a factory like this before. Will that have enough room? So if we had a splitter here, and we want to set it to, let's set concrete, put some of this in there. We need 37 per minute, so it can be a Mark 1. So let's go to our... Oh, that is close. Okay. And a Mark 1 there. And let's just put a Mark 4 here. Okay, that's going to be like 3 of them, and then we just need a way of getting it to here, which we could do like this. 1 in there, 1 in there. And if we went into a splitter, that can connect into there, and this. Let's see if we can line it up at all. That connects into there. Okay, I'm liking it. Gonna grab a quick drink. Make sure you hydrate as well, chat. The update on the temperature in my office, it has reached 30.5 degrees. So, yeah, that's not fun. Where's the power for this? Oh, why is our iron ore train stopped? What? What? Why is our iron ore train stopped? Block has conflicting entry signals. What? Oh, is it something to do with what we've done here? This is a path signal. This is the only thing we've changed. Yeah, this has an error. So let's get rid of this one and just replace it. That's a path. This should be block. There we go. That fixed it. Cool. Oh, we need to rename this. Concrete. We need to decide what we're doing for, I'll just call it concrete for now. What we're doing in terms of inputs and outputs. Right, so where was the power for this one? The power is over here. That's annoying. Can I do it where it goes down and under? I reckon I probably could. Yeah, because all of this is hollow under here, so let's grab our power one, power down to here. We can hide it a bit. I kind of want to get rid of this. No, that's going to be what I place it on. Oh, let's line it up there. So maybe power goes down to here. How does that look at the top? I think that looks good. And then the power can come along. No one's ever going to see under here. And then we take it out of there. To there. And then, oh, we're going to daisy chain now. How do I do that one nicely? Let's get that going under. This power is so janky, but it looks really cool as well. Oh, hello. What's... I built a power pole. I did not mean to build a power pole. Bye bye. Okay, then we just copy, paste, 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 paste. Whew. How shiny do I look right now? Because of the heat. Let's grab a tissue. Right, so this is... why is this not working? Did we not paste this one? There we go. Okay. And we'll... Oh, we need power to come out there. Okay, so this should start working. Yes. Okay. We have concrete going in. Oh wait, it needs 112 per minute. That means they need to be Mark 2s. Mark 2. Mark 2, Mark 2. And let's do the same down below. Mark 2, Mark 2. Okay, and then we need to make it so it totals 480. So let's do 480 minus 4 times 112.5. So we need to have that one with an intake of 30. So that'd be 45. So we need an intake of 30. So that's going to be 2/3. Nope. 100 times 2/3. Yes. Okay, I can still do maths in this heat. So that one's going to be working slowly, and then we need to merge them all into here. I'm just going to put this here. So let's get some mergers. And how close can I get it? Make sure it's facing the right direction. Yep, that is as close as I can. I guess I could clip it, but right, these are producing 37. So let's put it into straight mode. And this can go straight into there. In Pride Month, going straight in Pride Month. Absolutely diabolical. Oh, what? Why have you messed up now? Something weird's going on here. Signal has missing connections. Okay. Oh, hello. That might have fixed it. Let's just watch this for a moment and check that it works. Of course, I built some of these signals in my planning stage, so some of them might be kind of a bit glitched out. I guess we could always just replace them all, so no more glitching happens. Hello. Half signal. And we can get rid of this one as well. This is what I get for trying to do signals before I was ready. Before I had the track laid. Right, let's merge these. And let's just put one merger there. And let's that's right along there, so let's put some foundations along here, and let's just fill in below. And take this across to here. Let's do one more. There we go. Okay, and we can just do the same here. Cut this off. Okay, it is straddling the two foundations. So if I had maybe something like this heading up, and that lines up there, and that connects in like that. Yeah, I think that looks good. So now concrete is going in here from all of them. Yep, this is looking good. Okay, so now let's just check that we've got signals working. That's working. What we've got, this is one block there. We've got one here, and then it goes down and around, and we know that the rest is working. Okay, so we now are on to our third overall train, our second train of the day. And it's just going to have one freight car. We don't have a destination for it yet. Okay, let's ourselves head here. And we need to build another another train station over at the assembling depot, but this will be a good chance to check that it all works. I mean, it's not like carrying anything yet because we don't have a station for it to carry stuff to, but the fact that like that signaling system all worked and everything, that makes me really happy. Clevprof. Penguin dinosaur. And our iron train is there. At the moment we're going to the iron input. Hello train. Hee beep beep. So we'll have to add another like set of stations here. Okay. We can get rid of this train now. once it stops moving. Actually, we'll keep it there because it's got the freight car and things, so we'll just take that back. And the other train will wait. There's no point, there's no need for it to come in immediately. So now we need to build another train station, which we need to make sure that there's space. So yes, I know. Is that the train the one? The train's being impatient. We need to make sure that there's space to send the stuff up. So maybe like there is good. And we've got an impatient train here. It keeps beeping. Yeah. Stop being impatient. Okay. Stop beeping. Okay, so this is going to be assembling input 2, and then we're going to want to have a freight platform on that side. Assembling input 2 is going to have 5 platforms. Obviously the first one will be used for concrete. I have a spreadsheet that has all of the position of all of the items and things and where they're going and making sure. Oh, we need more wire. That's annoying. I'm betting we don't have any wire here because it's all iron stuff. Let's take this train here back, and let's pick up a load of wire. Let's take it to the concrete factory. Let's do that. Okay, off we go. Back to around the concrete factory, because obviously we don't have a copper factory yet. So, yeah. Have a bit more water. We've hit 31 in the office. Woohoo! This is insane. But we are very nearly there. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I knew that one... Oh my god! Oh my gosh! A penguin dinosaur just kind of spawned and I didn't see it, and they didn't seem injured. So I'm going to say that it was a magical penguin dinosaur that is immune to train damage. Like, it is an alien planet after all. And yeah, I'm going to say that trains don't hurt penguin dinosaurs. Yikes. Okay, right. Let's grab some wire. And which one is it? That's concrete. So it's going to be this one. There we go. 3 stacks should do it for now. Okay, so now edit the timetable and we go back to assembling iron input. Off we go. Oh, did it load? Oh, it might have loaded. Okay. It shouldn't unload though, so it should be fine. Hopefully, yeah, it's gonna have concrete in it, but it shouldn't unload it because those are full of other stuff. Hopefully. Yeah, it's this penguin dinosaur right here. I think it's a magical penguin dinosaur. Okay. Yeah, that's not our iron train. Our iron train is there. This is our concrete train. In fact, I am just going to do this just to make sure that it doesn't unload and mess up everything. We're going to cause a bit of a train traffic jam, but that's okay. We can get a bit closer than that. Let's stop here. Let's get a bit close, just a bit more securely into the block. Yeah, that iron train should stop, that we shouldn't get any collisions. Okay. And we should now be able to do another whole set 5. Okay, right, so we need it to go to here. Oh, that's so nearly perfect. I was literally like 1/8 of a foundation off. And this is then going to go just straight here. Okay, so let's get rid of that path signal. This path signal is going to head it here. And we're going to need to put a block signal, so let's just go a bit further. Block signal there, and a block signal there. So this junction kind of works for now. And then we're going to need a path signal over. We need some track first. Always helps to have track. Okay, let's work it out here. So this is gonna do a 3 wide turn, connect to there. And then we're also gonna have another one coming from this direction. So can we... It's probably better to do this as one big thing. One big block. So path signal there. Yeah. And yeah, we've got another magical penguin dinosaur here who is standing in the middle of 3 tracks. Right. I want to change this now. Oh, let's set all of these to unload. That'd be good. Unload. 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 There we go. Whew. It is so unbelievably warm right now. We Satisfactory. Right, edit timetable. Assembling input. Let's go concrete factory, assembling input 2. So here we want it to load concrete. And here we want it to unload concrete. And let's call it concrete train for now. Okay, so it's just going to skip through this one for now. It's taken the shortest possible path, yeah, which is why it's going down here, but it shouldn't stop. Magical penguin dinosaur immune to trains. That's my my canon belief, is that they're immune to trains. So this is now going to head to the concrete. We should see it load the concrete, and then head back and start unloading the concrete. So hopefully this works. Heading this way. It's going to turn right. Yes. Oh, that was close. Yep, there's another magical penguin dinosaur. Let's see if it can navigate this junction up here. Goes this way. And then that way. Yep, perfect. And it turns right here. And it starts braking. All going well so far. Then it should load the concrete. Yep. Cool. Okay. Then it goes. Yep. Still making all the concrete. Perfect. Heads around this junction. And then it navigates this one. Cool. It's quite a long journey, this one, isn't it? But could you imagine if we were, like, belting it? Like, if we were to have a belt going from there all the way over to there. Okay, this is all good. I'm just sat here watching trains. I'm not really giving much commentary, I'm just trains, 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 trains. Okay, now this bit's going to be interesting. It should go right here. And then it should go straight and then right. Yes. Oh, that got me a little bit nervous. And now it should unload into the first one. Coming down, picking it up. The other train can go into there. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I think because we got here first, we should get priority going out. We'll have to see. Because I think that the iron train is full. So nothing's actually unloading. Okay, yep, we're good. Our light turns green. Magical penguin dinosaur immune to train damage. And then the other train should go. Yep, that's following us. Oh, that's so cool. and then this will head back up to the concrete and continue for eternity, or until we've saved the day. Turning right, turn right again. They leave it to the last moment when it's an automated train. Magical penguin dinosaur. How many times have I said magical penguin dinosaur? Okay. And it goes back in. Perfect. Okay. So, oh, we can actually now get the concrete out of here. Dismantle the... Oh, we're still going to need concrete for us. Haven't thought about that. Ideally, we want a ton of our localized that can be our concrete storage. I guess it's not the most important to have a dimensional depot for concrete, like coming from the storage. It can just come straight from the supply line. So if we did something like that, and I just grabbed a splitter. And how do I line this up nicely? Probably not while flying. We're actually going to want a smart splitter there, because we're going to want it to let's just any there and then overflow that way. Let's help it out. Wait. Oh, is that not connected nicely? Yeah. Okay, so let's grab a splitter, smart splitter, and place it there. Grab a Mark IV belt into there, Mark IV belt there. Yeah. Oh, is it a bit too close? Splitter. Next hourly reminder, thank you. Smart splitter. Mark IV belt. And Mark IV belt going into here. And we want it to be any, so it prioritizes the dimensional depot. But then obviously once the dimensional depot is full, it sends it that way. And this goes into here. You can fill it up a bit. There we go. So then that will just go straight back into there. And we can fill this up with all of this. Okay, so it is we're on our second hourly break now. So again, for those people who are new, I do take a break about once an hour. This is a chance for you to refill your drink, as I also need to do again. It's time for you to have a stretch, take some time away from screens, and yeah, just kind of look after yourself for a few minutes. I do have a break video that I will be running, so yeah, you can enjoy the clips in this break video. And also, now is a good time for you to, if you're watching on YouTube, You can like the stream, you can react, you can spam the reaction buttons to show YouTube that this is a stream worth watching. And if you really want to, you can subscribe on YouTube or follow on Twitch. So just wanted to give you that little plug, because content creation. So yeah, I am going to load the break video now, and I will be back in a few minutes. Oh my god! Right. And got you.
Do you want me to go in and smudge it?
Maybe.
Maybe. I could try, although that might use a lot of money if I try.
Say that again.
Do you still want me to try?
It's up to you. You can do it if you want to.
Maybe. I'll go in and try.
Okay. I will. There's one more sanity. Is it worth taking that? No. Okay. Ring the bell. Ring the bell of good luck. Oh no, this isn't going to end well. You didn't ring the bell of good luck. Smudge. Smudge now, smudge now. Run, 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 run. Yes. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Oh my gosh. Oh, no, stay away. That was amazing. We haven't spoken to Elevator today, so let's head to that floor.
Being an elevator AI has its ups and downs.
I came to speak to you, Elevator, and you just make silly puns like that. What are we going to do with you? It's quite funny, though, to have to admit. An elevator has its ups and downs. Okay, so where do we go next? I guess over here. We've got... What is this? I genuinely don't know what this shop is. I want to try and look at as many shops and things as possible. So, oh, this is B-Dubs' brewery. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, so this was B-Dubs brewery, and look at the design detail in here, using pistons as the wall. If you go up here, I will destroy you. Sorry, B-Dubs. Oh, I see why B-Dubs would destroy us. Let's forget that that never happened. Wasn't me, B-Dubs. Don't worry. I didn't go up there. Honest. Apologies, it's taken longer than expected, having to change a bunch temporarily to avoid spoiling. Oh, thank you. Oh. Oh, there's a slug! There's a slug right in front of me! I was like, ooh, there's something shiny nearby. And, like, that was right on my screen. Oh, I'm gonna mark that. That might be a clip later on. Where else were we? Let's pick up a load of these saplings down here, and let's actually see where we've gone, because we've lost both the plot and our sense of direction. Okay, we're getting there. Deforestation! Woo! No, we don't cheer that. That's bad. Yeah. I am a strong pioneer. Look at that. Look at my strength. Let's see. We've got... You know, you like to the doggos, you know, you could just give me something better than an iron rod. You could give me something that, like, helps the game. Action pose. Oh, I love that we've got all these poses. Why? Beam me up. Let me go home. Ah, no. Shelly! Why did... Shelly? Oh, about whether Shelly was the pregnant one or not. Okay. Yeah. Right. Let's see if we can sleep. Can you sleep with a turtle in your arms? You're emotionally attached to Shelley now. Please don't lose them. I haven't lost them. They're right here. And they're safe in the boats. Honestly, do you not trust me, chat? Okay, guys. I've unfortunately had something come up family-wise. So I am unfortunately going to have to sort that out. Family obviously takes priority over gaming and streaming. I did want to go a bit longer, but obviously this is important, so I'm going to be ending the stream here. Thank you guys so much for all of the support today. If you are watching on YouTube, please do consider subscribing, liking, sharing the stream around. I'm not quite sure when I will next be live, but yeah, if you are on YouTube, you can head on over to my Twitch page and join the raid. We will be raiding someone, but I will raid and run. So yeah, thank you guys so much. You can find me on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, and my Discord. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys, and I will end it here.